Brand new style, y'all. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We were back. Definitely glad that y'all with us and whatnot. Y'all should have seen my sister SY when I put a little bit of Cupid shuffle on. She started going crazy over there.
It was all right, B. It's no happy, but it was all right.
Yeah, we need to play happy.
Yeah, well, that happy gets played here every single week because it's somebody's theme music.
That's
so
right.
We definitely gonna hear it.
You gotta admit, that song, no matter how you are feeling,
you're gonna be happy.
Listen to that song.
Don't worry about it, because at my party, I know we were supposed to keep it at the party, but Marcus was dancing.
No, he wasn't.
Off of happy.
No, he wasn't.
At the party.
No, he wasn't.
Was even doing a happy
Don't
dance.
tell that lie. Don't you dare tell that lie. Don't you dare.
Yes, he even twerked it.
If anybody who is listening that was in the building, listen,
I need the video.
Listen, P, if you still listening,
he was having this happy.
I need you to tell these people the truth.
Tell it. Mm-hmm.
I don't dance, man. I had to be properly stimulated to dance.
I've seen you break
and I wasn't properly stimulated that night. So, like I just told y'all during the break, I was a little stoic. So, I wasn't dancing. Don't let these ladies in here tell y'all the wrong thing, y'all.
If y'all see his face, y'all know that she was telling the truth. Marcus was dancing.
There you go. Ain't I Steppin Marcus J at this time every single week. We always profile a missing and or exploited child. This week is no different. This child that we're profiling this week is Similia Simpson. Similia Simpson has been missing since March 23rd, 2014. Missing from Irvington, New Jersey, about 15 minutes from my hometown of Jersey City, New Jersey. Her date of birth is December 16, 2000. She's a 13-year-old black female with black hair, brown eyes. She's a large child. She stands 6 feet tall at 13 and 180 pounds. Similia may be with a juvenile female companion. Looking at the photo, she does not look 13. You can absolutely mistake her for an adult, so definitely pay attention to the photo that I put on all of our Facebook pages. If you're in the Jersey City, New Jersey, Newark, Orange, Essex County area, please keep your eyes open for Similia Simpson. Like I said, she may be in the company of a juvenile female companion. When she was last seen, she had brown and black braids in her hair. She may go by the nickname Angel. If you have seen Similia Simpson, please contact the Irvington, New Jersey Police Department at 973-399-6600. Please contact the website missingkids.com or call missingkids.com by phone at 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. We do this every single week, and sometimes we have success stories and sometimes we don't have anything to report, but we definitely will continue to do this for as long as we are on the air. The locations where we have the most listeners will absolutely be the area that we focus our missing children on, but that doesn't mean that we won't profile them somewhere else. So keep your eyes open for Similia Simpson. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. SY. You ready to move on and help us get healthy?
Well, I'm ready to move on.
Here we go.
I might make you a little smarter tonight. I'm not sure if it's going to make you healthy, but I might make you a little smarter tonight.
Okay.
So, like you said earlier, I talk a little bit about illnesses, and sometimes I'll talk about things for the ladies. And I felt like I was neglecting the men. So I figured I'm going to do part 2, and I'm going to give you some facts that I found out about the male body. Now, I did not handpick these because I kind of liked the way the story was rolling all by itself. So we may learn a little bit much about some things and not too much about the others. Nonetheless, I'm going to see Marcus's dimples in a minute.
I don't got no dimples.
Yes, you do, Pookie-boo.
No, I don't.
So, sometimes I say, oh, God, I hate being a girl today. And then I look at this picture of this dude, and I look at his nice arms and nice little chest, and I say, tell me, darling, what can I learn about you today, darling? So he said, well, Sharon, Number 1. Did you know that according to the Journal of Sexual Medicine, studies asked 1,661 men to measure up?
Oh, Lord. Is that where we're going tonight?
We asked them to measure up, and we found some interesting numbers. The average size penis.
We're going to start there. Like, of
Listen,
all the stuff that you
I
could be
told
talking about,
you.
you're going to
What the
start
hell?
I did not handpick this. I love the way this was
there.
rolling.
I mean, it's
all
okay
by
that we
itself.
talk about it, but we're going to start there?
Hey, it's number 1, baby.
Wow.
And it ain't the only one.
Okay.
The average size is 5.5 inches.
Do we have a ruler?
What you gonna do with it?
I know I'm celibate, right? But can I just have a visual? What does that look like?
What you gonna do with it? You ain't gonna do nothing with
I'm
it
not
with
gonna
it.
do anything with it, you know. But it's a good visual.
All right. So you need
That's-
to know
That looks
I just
about
didn't
my phone.
understand. Is
About-
that soft or hard? Because I'm
that's
No.
probably at a full erection, and I've heard that number before. It's accurate.
what is this PG-13? Are we talking? Or are we?
You know, you use your judgment and discretion.
Okay.
You know, the fact that we've taken
I
this
will-
turn, and you know,
I will not.
I'll allow.
I mean,
a
she
little
was
latitude.
straight in hard. Get it?
Sorry.
Y'all having fun up in here, ain't y'all? And y'all would choose the night for me to be the lone dude. You know, this used to be a guys
I know.
show,
I
and
try-
now you know.
Trying to get my sidekick.
No,
in
I'm
here.
glad, I'm
He
glad.
He can
You
be
wanna be
here
the
with me.
host,
So.
You know why? Because I ain't scared of
You the
y'all.
host, right?
I am.
All right, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
So it did also give us some more information. and
So the
told us
size
that-
of your
Yeah, about the phone. That
Is this
might
an
be about-
iPhone? No, this is a
No.
Motorola. Okay.
So about that. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Oh, wow, okay.
before you go further, I just need to shout out the First Lady of Legacy Internet Radio, because she holding me down as she does every single opportunity, and she's saying Marcus J dancing with question marks. Nay.
Mm-hmm. You know he was, girl.
So she is confirming that yours truly kept his
Lies,
ass
all
on
lies.
the bar stool.
All
No,
lies.
no.
All lies.
Thank you, Lissa P. Thank
But
you,
we did
girl.
find that the smallest was 1.5 inches.
What?
And the largest,
Uh-oh.
diggity dang,
Okay.
was 10.2.
10 inches. But you know what? That ain't that foot long that y'all be talking about, like Subway.
That's okay,
Okay.
because that works.
Okay.
Now, if it does the job, it works.
Okay.
And so,
Most of y'all don't want. I wouldn't know what to do with something like that.
I would be afraid.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't want all that. You could say that you do. It's cool. You talking trash, but when you see that joint, you like, nah, I'm good.
I think my mama is still on Mix Salad.
You know why? You know why? Because you know that's like seeing, you know, like a big ass Tahoe or Expedition or something. You're like, yeah, that's nice. But then when you got to drive it, you're like, nah, let me get that Ford Escort.
Wow. Well, what is it? It's not the size of it; it's the motion, right?
Oh Lord, I can't
right.
stand when people
Yeah.
say that. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Go ahead,
Well,
Esra.
Marcus, I'm sorry. I hate to do this to you again.
Yeah, hey, look, I ain't the 10 and a half. I am under no illusions here.
I know, but
I ain't the 1 and a
you're
half
gonna
either.
you're gonna be like, oh my god.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
And Toyana is probably gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
I told y'all I kept this in the order it was because I liked how it was. In that same study, it also found that you can make your man significantly larger if he has oral sex first.
Okay.
Okay?
I never heard that one before. I'm getting a hit. I'm getting a hit from my homie Batman.
Others listening.
I'm getting a hit from my homie Batman. Batman is checking in and saying that they are a little above average. So, hey, I ain't mad.
He wants us to know that.
Batman wants us to know that.
Well, what about Robin?
That we
Yeah,
just-
I'd rather talk to Robin. We'll
Let's talk to Robin.
it's
No, thank you, Batman.
It's sort of Robin Wilson.
Yes, it says that, you know, you get them going and gives you some instructions. There are little links into these.
So Jay Grizzly was
stories.
right.
About
Cupping the ball.
Yes. We're going
I know I don't say it right, but
no, you
we're
really
going
don't say
there.
it right. You really don't say it right. But it's cute that you tried that.
I feel so
and I'm gonna
uncomfortable
post
with that
There
one.
you go.
I'm going to post this.
You go, yeah.
Because
please.
there is some information that I'm not going to go into because it is taking a little too far for tonight.
It takes a little more of a turn than we're looking for. Okay.
There are some instructions and some helpful little tips to help get that bad boy maximized.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any PG-17 things that you can say? I mean, it got to be 13.
Let me see, because I did look at them.
I mean, let me just say this. I mean, we're an adult show. We got the parental advisory that we have established here at Legacy and at Radio. There's some shows that, we will be a little more risque than others. There's some shows where we will use certain language. We don't use certain words here on this show that they may use on other shows here on Legacy and at Radio. And then there's some shows that don't even get as raw as we will get. But we have made the commitment to have an adult show where we're going to talk about adult stuff. And we're going to give it to you in a fun, humorous, but informative way. And so I'm not sure that I'm doing the right thing by putting this disclaimer out because I know how you do. I know how you do.
Oh my
Marcus,
God!
I like what I like. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, if there is a very mature way that we can express this, there you go.
I'll give you one very easy.
Okay.
And
'cause I need these tips.
The closer your hands are to the body, okay.
Okay.
You can be gentler, closer to the body,
Right.
firmer, farther away from the body.
Right.
Okay, if you're utilizing your hands
So
at
cuffing
the
the
same
balls.
time.
Yes.
Cuffing the balls.
Yes.
Am I saying
Yes.
that right? I'm practicing.
Yes and no, and we're gonna get to that.
Okay. Ain't no hashtag Marcus J. For those folks that are a little bit embarrassed right now, deal with it. If it's making you embarrassed, deal with it. Don't turn it off, but just deal with it. We're getting a couple of hits here in social media. And
Is it my mama? Because she
no.
already warned me.
And Lissa P is continuing. If I had been dancing at the party, there would have been footage. And Michelle is laughing, and so is Joy. They're laughing at me. And Michelle K is saying, "Okay now." And I think we all know, when a sister says "okay now," I think we know what that means. So we're good. And she's also Michelle K is taking notes right now.
Okay. So now the next tip is to think of your man's chest like you want him to think of yours, and you want to know. Tells you that you should know that your man's nipples may be just as sensitive as yours are. So it is a good thing. I mean, you might want to ask him, but I haven't ran across where, it's a no-no. But it feels just as good to you as it does to them. So you don't want to neglect the roll of the tongue or, you want to be nice.
I want to know why Toyana has that look on her face right now.
Oh my God. This one's rougher.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Than the girl one.
I'm not trying to take you away what you're
Go
doing.
ahead.
I just had this visual, but
Go ahead.
I used to have an ex, and he had a nipple ring. And I am just totally turned off.
But he definitely, just by knowing that he
that.
had the nipple ring, he definitely loves his nipples played with. Definitely.
Yeah, because you don't just go and do something like that just for show.
That
Yeah.
was fantastic.
Well,
for
that was
him.
some ratchetness, but that's why we're not together anymore. Okay, so we're going to move on.
She had a flashback, y'all. You should have seen her face.
Very disturbed moment.
Okay, so I'm going to give another little educational tip. Okay, so what we're going to do is remember earlier when I said yes and no in regards to Toyana's question about the testicles. Remember? And I said yes or no? It's not necessarily being so gentle there, but you know that your man has a G-spot. or the so-called G-spot, just like you do. Right?
Yeah.
Marcus, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Because I want you to answer me when I'm talking.
I'm comfortable.
Okay.
I'm comfortable.
So while you're closer to the skin, if you want to take maybe as close to the skin as you can, middle finger length, straight behind you, there you go.
Oh my
It's
God.
the prostate.
But everybody, oh yeah, it's prostate. You know,
prostate.
when you go to get your exam, it ain't no damn fun.
Okay, well, the doctor's not doing this for you to have fun.
Yeah, it ain't no damn fun. And you know, unless the doctor looks like Neil Long. Sorry. Quiet now. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to exercise that
Sorry.
as well.
Okay.
Okay. So that helps out with getting old boy to dump the trash for a month straight without you even saying anything. Get them dishes done, baby. You looking mighty good.
You fine. Toyota, you all right over there?
Now I have these bad images of the freaking movie Super Bad.
That's a great movie.
And remember
man.
he was drawing little penises.
Yes.
So now I got these little penises with wings, and I'm just. You're making a good girl go bad. You know what's wrong with y'all people today?
What's wrong with
so I got
that?
little penises and go ahead.
You know what's so good about this? She's going to go home tonight thinking about this.
You don't know. I am gonna go pray right now. I cannot believe y'all making this.
Said,
Oh my
said-
God,
ain't no
please.
hashtag with Marcus. It said is checking back in. Said stepped away for a minute. Said is back. Said what you missed is the ladies are going to tell us guys about our bodies and how we
Your penis.
our penises and how
Yeah.
we're being made to feel good. And SY just let the world know that we in fact have a G spot. And
That's right.
Pick up there. That's what you missed, bruh.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you a clean tip.
Clean.
Yes,
Okay.
a clean tip. The beard. And my boyfriend asked me last night about what tips that I learned, so I gave him this one. But the beard has a minimum 7,000 follicles and a maximum of about 15,000 follicles.
And mine has about 9.
Minimum 7. So
Okay.
you got them.
Okay, cool.
You got 7. So that might be why it feels a little, whoa, that's a little scratchy there, bub. You know? That might be why. But I like a scruffy face. I don't know.
I do too.
I love a scruffy face.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I think it looks so distinguished.
I'm just
Man.
glad that I was not blessed with facial hair. I can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
What? Oh my God, I love
I like
facial
facial
hair.
hair.
Baby face. I don't even have gray hair. I'll be 40.
But everybody can have facial hair on their face.
Really?
You look
Okay.
good.
I'm just
without it.
glad that I don't like have a receded hairline or something. If I had a receded hairline and no facial
Oh my
hair,
God,
Oh,
I
wow.
saw this man outside yesterday.
baby face and a recede.
He should be friends with a hat because his hairline recedes really bad, but straight in the middle, there's like almost an 8 forming from the baldness.
Wow.
Get rid of this right here. This is starting back here. Get rid of it. Okay, we're going back up. We're backing up again, y'all. And this one took me a little bit to read and get through, but this one is for the man that is not circumcised.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now, if ever I've seen a monster,
I ain't never seen it in my life. I'll be 40 years old in my, soon, and I have never seen it. Like I don't even know what it looks like. I'm glad that I don't.
I've
It's not
seen
like I
one
go
and I
looking
ran
for
for the
it.
hills.
Yeah, I don't even know what it
I
is.
was like, what is it?
I never seen one.
It's
And
like,
I'm like afraid to like Google it because like if I act crazy one day
It's
and the
not
police have to
attractive.
steal
It's
my
not pretty at
if they have to
all.
steal my computer and then they see that I'm Googling
You know
that.
what it looks like?
No, don't tell
No,
me.
but look,
don't
remember
wanna
those
know.
those little warm games we used to have in high school that you would take? It was like a little squishy bag, and it was like a
Yes, and you
square, and you would squeeze it, and it would pop out. That's
Yeah.
kind
like
of
aliens
like
coming
that.
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's
Yeah.
gross. Well, it says there are 44% of the guys in the world that are uncircumcised.
44%.
According to the CDC,
44%?
44%.
Man, I'm glad to be in that 60.
Ladies, don't do this, please. That thing is ugly.
54.
Do something
man.
with that
56.
boy.
I'm bad with math.
So if you come across, if you happen to unfortunately get one of those 44% ladies, they want you to be nice. And they said, little did you know that foreskin, that mask that overtakes the penis is very, very sensitive. And they want you to play with it nicely.
Oh, hell. Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Okay, now my little penises with wings have little hoods on top of them.
They got a Kango.
Are they cocked to the side?
Oh my gosh.
It's more like a freaking Applejack.
That is the
because
worst.
it just covers the whole head.
This
Oh
vision
my-
is
oh my
not
God.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta say peace to my brother Lumsey is listening to me tonight, or us, I should say. What's up, brother?
Hey.
My brother Lumsey, he clowned. He said Franks and beans.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
And
yes.
Lissa P wants you to know, Toriana, that your nipple ring guy, he's gay.
Yeah, I agree.
And and she told me to tell SY, just still Lissa P, that her boo is in that 10-inch range.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she
Really?
Yeah.
Prove it.
No, I don't want to see no pictures. No.
So yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
Remind me to come in. Pat you on your
Just
back tomorrow.
tell her to take a picture of his shoes, and that's enough evidence. There you go.
No, that's not true.
Take a picture of his
Take
shoes.
a picture of his shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So along with my segment, again, there's some more links for this section. And just like there are things that make us feel good, different positions that make us feel good, there are a few that are excellent for the dude.
Doggy style's one.
Not going to go into them. The link is there.
Well, what?
The best I'm going to tell you, 99.9% of the time, the girl should be on top.
Yes, I've heard that as
Okay.
well. Lissa P is saying that her ex wasn't skinned, looked like a burnt hot dog on a bun.
Girl, I'm telling you,
and
yes.
hint, they're not together anymore.
Like you kept it on the grill too long.
So you're saying that the best position for a woman,
For a man,
is
is the woman on top.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that personally.
Okay.
It's not my
Because I
favorite.
always find that guys want to do it doggy style,
Yes, 'cause we do.
It is one of the positions.
Yeah.
It is one of
and
them.
then they were dogs.
Oh
That's
gosh,
what
here
I'm
we go.
Okay.
There we go with the.
It is
I'm a
one
good
of
girl.
them.
I mean, y'all not gonna make me bad again.
It is one of them.
Yeah, but you have a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here goes another
I don't want to
clean
mess
one.
you up, so let's change subject. That's fine.
Another clean one.
I don't want to mess you up.
Ladies, it also tells us that we need to be a little firmer with our man when we're touching their skin. Certain parts of their bodies, and it doesn't label to me where, are at least 2 millimeters thicker than ours. So if you're giving him a massage, you don't want to be as gentle as he is to you. You want to actually put a little more muscle into it because their skin is that whopping 2 millimeters thicker than ours.
Lissa
All
P
right.
is saying that his shoes is 10s is where everything matches.
Oh, okay. Go for you, girl. Go ahead now. Now, in my the part 1, when I did the women, there was a little piece in there about the guy having one type of orgasm. So in this, doesn't say that you don't get more than one, but it does let us know that on average, theirs lasts for a whopping 6
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
And again,
I
I'm
remember
sorry,
my last one.
we're winning again because ours is like 23.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm okay with my 6 seconds.
And I didn't know that I knew that this existed, but I didn't know there was a category for it or a nickname for it. That there's 2 sets of penises.
Gosh, I can't believe we're talking about this.
Penises?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
is there another word?
Nah, we did this when we talked about vaginas 3 weeks ago. I was uncomfortable then. Can I be uncomfortable now, please? Thank you very much.
Well, I'm not a penis expert, so I'm just.
So you're getting your education right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to just shut up so you
Yes.
can learn. Okay. Shutting the mic off.
There are what they call growers and showers. Growers are the ones who are somewhere between that 1.5 and maybe 3, and then as you manipulate it, it gets longer. And the showers are the ones who,
Like the aliens.
yes,
Okay. Got
yes, and the showers are the ones who look at length as they are,
it. Okay.
okay, and just get firm at that length.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't know that there was a category for them. I knew that it existed, but I didn't know that they had labels for them.
So it's an
growers
Oscar
and
Mayer wiener
showers.
in a microwave blowing up. Or it's an alien.
And it
Okay,
says that
got it.
79% of the men are growers, while 21% are showers.
Batman's checking in again. Batman said that the 44% is nasty, and that it looks like an anteater's nose.
Yes. I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to even think about it no more.
I think I
Okay.
feel.
So yes, 21% showers, and the first lady's in that showers group, maybe, huh? Are you in that showers group, first lady?
In the showers group. So, Lisa P, she's
Yeah.
asking you check in if you're in that showers group.
Yeah. And then, if you want to stimulate their brains, ladies, because you know how we know they kind of slow sometimes. So we need to
I'm not gonna let you
stimulate
do
their
that.
brains.
I'm not going to let you do that.
You're not going to let me?
Yeah, man.
See, here's where we're having a
we're
problem.
not going to have commentary.
You're not going to let me
You
anything.
gonna
Okay?
give the information, or you gonna have commentary?
So, this is my segment,
I know.
MJ.
Okay.
Feminine.
Shutting the mouth.
So, if we want to stimulate their brains, get the cells moving, and then maybe we can ask them to do something, or how about something, and they can give us the proper answer.
Let them watch porn.
Show that sucker some porn.
I know that's right. See, I knew that.
It is.
Good girl's still not that bad, but I'm still
It
good.
says that the man's brain works on
Nah.
visual.
Nah.
Visuals only.
Lisa P says, "Step your game up, SY. Step your penis game up."
I like my penis game.
But I'm gonna say this: every man doesn't like porn. Porn literally does nothing for me.
It doesn't say every man.
Okay, good.
Doesn't
As
say
long-
every
as long as
man.
it doesn't.
But-
I don't
but-
like porn.
Okay, so you don't. Is it that? Well, two questions. Have you ever liked porn that
Never.
you like? Okay, so okay.
You never watched
So
it.
you-
I mean, I've seen it,
Okay.
but it's not something. I mean, it's one of those things that when you're a young person, you're trying things out to learn if you like it or not. You don't know if you like it unless you try it. And a lot of my friends and people I was kicking it with watched porn, so I tried it. I watched it, and it didn't do anything for me. And and I would say 99% of the women that I've been with didn't like it either. So I just never really went back to it since I've been grown.
I wonder what percentage of girls really like
I would
porn.
say it's probably less than men, but I'm sure there's some women out there that
I
like
watch
to watch
porn.
porn. Okay, then you watch
Really?
it too.
I can't do it.
I'm not. I mean, I love a naked woman just as much as the next guy, but I tell you what I like more than a naked woman is a woman that's almost naked. That's just me. Like if you
Leave a little something to my imagination.
yeah,
Right.
if you wearing bra and panties or bikini or something like that, that to
So-
me personally, if you're looking to stimulate my mind, once it's time to go down, it's time to go down. But if you're looking to stimulate my mind, then you cover just a little. That's what drives me crazy. Being personally completely negative doesn't do well. I
Leaves
should say doesn't do
nothing.
nothing for me. I don't mean it like that,
Right,
but you know what I'm saying.
Well, what about what about soft porn then, which is like already in the movies and rated R movies when you have those love making scenes?
They
they
make me cringe almost as much or more than porn because it's always
Yeah, I find
to
them
me it always
boring.
it looks contrived for me. It looks fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you want to have
Well,
the
it is fake.
illusion.
Well,
For me, if you're looking to turn me on, there needs to be the illusion of him being into her and her being into him, like there being some sort of love there, not just lust. I need to see a little more than that. Me personally, I can't speak for everybody, which is the reason why I don't care for porn because it's just all animalistic, and I
Yeah.
don't care for that personally. Michelle K is saying great tips. And Lisa P is saying she only wants to see her booty doing the duty. she only wants to see her booty doing the duty. There you go.
And the last one I have is a cleaner, more educational tip. And it lets us know why the testicles are where they are. And it is because the body, we don't know that it wouldn't look right anyplace else because they're just made where they are. But they're low to the body because it's cooler. It's cooler. Heat seems to destroy the making of sperm.
Yeah, that's why they say you're supposed to switch from briefs to boxers. Once you as a man, once you become a man, and I don't want to say this in a crass way, but once your balls drop, y'all fellas, once your balls drop, you probably should not be wearing tighty whities no more. Batman is still with us and agreeing with me that less is more. Show a little just to tease. That is absolutely my theory behind it. That's what I was thinking. So thank you.
I would think it's more sexy than looking at straight up naked.
Yeah, because there's going to be a time for that. There's going to be a time for that. You want the natural progression. You don't want to just go right to it, which is the reason why when you go to your favorite restaurant, they don't just bring the freaking steak out. They give you salad first.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, I want my salad.
And I want you to have your salad.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Ain't no hashtag
I love
Marcus
what I love.
J. There you go.
You know, if my mama wasn't listening and this show wasn't as clean as it is, we'd be up to number 3 still by now.
Oh, my goodness.
But that is it, and I'm going to post it. And there are links within the segment to go to some more information, which I didn't want to get into on our show. But definitely check out the links.
Hashtag Marcus J. Thank you. That's why we appreciate you bringing it every single week. And
I have to go watch Despicable Me 2 to get this vision out my head now. I'm watching Despicable Me 2 and
based on his skinny
or 12 Years a Slave. One of those.
Yeah. Well, she was in the hot box, butt ass naked. That might do it for you
That's
too.
Jenga.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
I said 12 Years a Slave.
Hey, look, I'm mixing slave movies here. I'm sorry. Ain't no hashtag. My brother Lumsey said, Teddy P said, take them off. My brother.
Lord,
ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. We're going to take another break, y'all. When we come back, we are going to ask some more what the hell. I got a sister who committed suicide based upon some ridicule and some self-esteem issues. I got a bunch of sisters that's being discharged from the Army, and we want to know what's going on with that. And I want to know what y'all think about the Reverend Al Sharpton. I made a point of not bringing that up when it came up last week, but damn it, we got to talk about it tonight. They trying to call him a snitch. Is he a snitch or is he not? We're going to answer that question. Marcus J, SY, Toyana, and you, social media. And hashtag Marcus J, live from the Dan Legacy Internet Radio. Be back in a few minutes, y'all. Stay with us.